This is old man PHP. I create PHP video tutorials for the old guys who want to compete with the young crowd. Now this is video 125R, reports needed. Remember I mentioned on several videos back that I was creating reports, and I did. I took the time to do it. I was absent for a little bit because my mother did die, and the funeral and the whole thing. I'm back. I'm doing the reports. I'm going to be doing graphics soon. Hopefully I can get that done. That will match with the reports. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. If you kind of go here to the system itself, remember we use this one. Okay, here it goes. This is the reports I was talking about. The first time this report gets created, and all I did was use the anchor element. And I'll show you in a second. Where is it? I'm going to open up the dashboard. This is what this is, right? The dashboard. I should add more stuff to this, but and I will. It's just that there's certain things I have to be sure that what I'm doing. This system works well with warehouse and, of course, supermarkets. It's simple stuff. Once I do those reports and are done, I do the graphics part. Then I'm going to do the scanner with the barcode, and I would think that I'm done, basically. Because all I wanted was a dashboard where I can look at all the reports that I want, which I did right here. I want to also show who's logged on, like me, right, user. And of course you got these two different ones, right? You get the suppliers, and then you got the categories. Same idea, because I kept the look the same. I don't know if I should add more to the categories. I just don't know. Maybe. Let's see. But I also added a way to add the categories into the table right here. Same thing with the the suppliers. I did the same thing. See, same idea. Yes, I don't have that little that thing that helps out with security. But since you're doing this inside, this is part of the system that you're gonna do anyway when you do this right here, the recatcher, right? Because this is the main one. I can add this to these guys, and maybe I will. Maybe I will. Let's see if I have enough time to do it. Anyway, we're in the dashboard. We're here. So you've seen this already. I mean, I went through all this already. Right. So these are the reports, and each report. I'm gonna click on each reports. First, let me show you what the. Okay, here's the dashboard, and basically, it's all this. This is it right here. All this stuff, right? This container, because we're using bootstrap, and I already talked about that. But I'm using the A. See the href. That's what creates these things. Each one. And of course I'm using the class button. Button warning means that I want it in yellow. Maybe blue would be good. I don't know. Maybe something that I can use. Maybe. So what do you think, guys? Blue would be good, but yellow is good. Yellow is good because at least it's different. It's telling you, hey, click these, but this is different than these buttons. Hey, this is report. So I left it as yellow. We could probably do green. We could probably be doing blue. Red, maybe not, because I like to use red for danger. Anyway, I'm using low stock. I'm using reports. I'm using trans quantity reports. See all this. See, this is how you create them, and I kind of did one after another. That's kind of why it lined up nicely. At first, when it went over to the when you make this a little smaller. he jumped over. See how he jumped over down? It was overlapping, so I had to add a class, and I called it space down. And if you go up here, what is it? Space down right here. It says I want you to give you a margin of 10. So that when it moves, at least you get that little space, that 10, pixels. That's what that was. Anyway, this is how you do it. This is how you add it in one by one. And if you needed to change the names or whatever, you do it here. As long as you fix it in the reports too. This is what it looks like. Anyway, so as we can go here, let me demonstrate. This one is the one that gives you the low stock records, right? If it's something's low, this one tells you. All stocks level healthy, good. Gives you name, the current stock, the reorder point, supply, Then you can say the current quantity reports that gives you the current quantity. Maybe I should inventory stock reports. What do you think, guys? You think I should change that to, let me see, current quantity reports. Current quantity reports. I think that will be good if we just say current quantity reports. So I'm going to say inventory stock report. That gives you all of it anyway, so it's good. Everything gives you all of it. Current inventory stock. Maybe, what do you think, guys? Inventory stock report gives you everything, and plus it gives you the current. So I guess if it says current quantity report, I guess it will be good. Then you got your inventory reorder status, right? So when something goes low, you see it, and then it compares and it changes. Look, it's good. So far, so good. Because this one says what we have. This is the level. So if this is 100 and it hits 20, you're gonna get something here. Okay. So far, so good. And of course, you got the skew numbers. It's red. Looks a little different than the other ones. Maybe I should do that too. Keep it red like that. Then you have your check, your transaction. This is the transaction. Every time you do something like delete, delete and update or whatever, it's going to give you a transaction. Or if you change the chain, let's say if you make this. Let me see. Let's go to the top for a second. Right now it's camping. What's camping at? Camping. Right here. So it's 5 and you got 15. So if it gets to a certain point, then you get like it'll tell you what the story is here. Like in other words, if you say 15 and you want, let's say you change the quantity to be, because you no longer have 15, so you're gonna make it into a 10. It's gonna give you like a 5 right here. It's telling you that it changed because of that 5. Maybe we could do it a little different. I don't know. Anyway, this is the selling quantity prices. Selling prices with the quantity, right? Then this one here gives you the pricing and the location, right? Here's your unit pricing. Although I should say that will be the sales price. Well, let's say pricing, because I'm looking at the unit price and the selling price. And right now it's the same. It doesn't matter. It's not there like that, but it could. Unit prices, I guess, would be when you get in bulk, you pay less, but then this is what you're going to be charging, right? That's what that is. Actually, I left it the same because I wanted everything to be clean for now. Because remember, I took the time to delete everything. I truncated all the, and it was completely blank, and then I had to put things in. Alright, so maybe location will be, the reason why I do this, location means 6, that's like the 6th row. You know how you got the supermarket, how they got the whole, that first row, 1, 2, and 3. You know, when you walk down the aisle, it's like the aisle. You say, oh, this is Aisle 3, this is where they sell the baby foods and all that. That's what this is, really. And then you have, what is it? Check and pricing. Oh, that's the one. This was the profit margin in aging report, right? Remember that? So if I open this report, it gives me with the aging. That's the one update. Right now it's at 50 because we haven't sold anything. It's just brand new. So everything's brand new. And then this one, let's go back. Although I would like, nah, let's not complicate things. This one will be inventory aging deadlock. That's in case you do have, you get the, you know, the information in there. And remember, I think one time we we changed I forgot one of the variables. Remember, then we started getting all this information. It's a problem. That's what that is. But right now, no deadlocks. Everything's so far so good. You shouldn't see anything. If you did this, it says, oh, good, everything's working nice. If you see a problem, there's a deadlock and all that, you're going to see information here. And of course, let's get back. And then you got the master. Now this one has the categories plus the suppliers. The quantity, the selling price. You know what I could have done too? Now instead of having managed by, I could have here manage. Yeah, I should leave it anyway because I want to see what it is. Maybe would I be able to? Yeah, maybe we drop these guys and then have continue this on another line and say. But that's okay because this is just this. This is the whole thing, the supply, this and that. You got accessories, you know, and you can see what's going on. You know, I don't know if I'm on the right track. I'm thinking that I am. I'm gonna run it through some people. I'm gonna say, listen, this you know, what we created, is this something that you guys do? Is this or give me the names? Kind of reports you use, and if they go along, yeah, this is pretty much what we do. This is pretty much what we do, except, you know, and then I'll change it, you know, and then I'll let you guys know. But basically, this is it. And then other reports, it works out, it looks good. But what I want to do is like go, let's do something small. What's a small one? Let's go here. All right, this one. What I like to do, you can put it in the comments, yes or no. I would like to do graphs. Like, in other words, there's a graph for this that I should have. Maybe I will sneak it like right here, or maybe keep it down there. I don't know. Maybe we just have a. Maybe we'll bring this down and then have like the whole thing as a graph. Just to show you graphs. Maybe a pie graph and a bar graph. And all of them should have it. Maybe we'll do that too, because it's nice to have these things anyway. So that's about it. So I wanted to show you guys finally, because I was like, oh my god. We're gonna get that done right, and then we're gonna finish. This is a different website that I created, WordPress with Jackals. I also did this one too. This one, which why is the network? What's the network? Look at this. There you go. I don't know. I don't understand why the network is just doing this. Really, something's wrong here. Something definitely wrong. I have to find out what this problem is. Huh. This normally should go all the way back. That's a problem. Let me see. Oh no, it's not. I don't know, it's just so strange. No, there's definitely something wrong there. No, maybe not. Let me see. Oh, okay. Alright, fine. It was my bad. I'm bad, you know. I was looking at something completely different. I thought there was a problem there. Anyway, I did this one for it's all PHP WordPress, and did this for a company, people that does this. Here's the services. Of course, you got your social media. You know, I don't know. I don't think I'm ever gonna put. Anyway, let's get back to what I was doing. This is good. I love this stuff. Don't get me wrong. This is great, but it's not the. In this situation, I'm gonna put the graphs right here. That way, I have a nice one, right? Bar and a pie, and we'll do that to all of them. Like when you hit this one, we should see that one. We should do that. So it'll be nice to have. So when they print it out, when you do that print, you know. Like when you want to print something out, it'll print out the graphs too, so it would be nice to have, because basically that's what you do. That would be a good. It's a good skill. It's a little you have to do. You have to use a third party, but I think I can get it done, because I've done it before. I showed you already way back. I don't know, maybe I'm gonna say 15, 20 videos back, maybe. I don't know. Can't remember. But anyway, this is, we're gonna have that. And once we do that, I mean, I think, and then we're gonna do the actual. We're gonna do the actual. What you call it? The scanner. I'm sorry, buddy. I had to stretch there for a second. You know. Yeah, the scanner. Yeah, I heard some bad news. I went to the doctor yesterday. I got some bad news for me. Another thing, another pill. But I'm gonna keep trying making these videos, because I know there's a lot of guys who want to learn how to do that. Want to learn to do different things. I mean, the basic stuff I already showed you. I mean, there might be some other stuff, but I really wanted to get this done so that way we could do another one, another big one. It would be so good, but it's taking too long. Really wanted to jump to the WordPress. That's the whole point of it, you know, to do this type of stuff, you know. Yeah. So if you go to boss nothing, and if it still works, some of the stuff. Yeah. So then I got these two lines. So there's some things that need to be fixed, but it's all basically there. The little recipes right here. I would like to make that whole thing into the recipes. It'll be a whole bunch. It'll be a whole bunch of recipes and stuff like that, you know. And you have your different categories. I mean, it's just a lot of work. And direction means direction of the recipes. How to do the things. How to, you know, and these are the ingredients. Let's see. It'll jump in. It's just that it gets complicated, and gotta get it to work. But once this is working, this is another good one, man. Another good one. Because it's food, right? And I wanted to do one about card, because, matter of fact, I am gonna be doing one with card. You know why? Because I would love for, if something is low, I want to be able to, within here, dashboard, I want to be able to send invoice to, or buy it, you know, like a card, and pay for it through here. This would be great. Let's see what happens. Anyway, thank you very much. it's time for, oh yeah, it's gonna be time for my other new medication. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Been down a little bit because of my mom, but she didn't get to see my face, and specifically told my, I don't know. Things never work out the way you want it. Anyway, that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna be happy. I'm a happy guy. I still got brothers, and my sister died. I mean, a whole bunch of people that died. Matter of fact, my sister, two of my sisters, or three, no, two of my sisters died. My stepmother, stepfather, bunch of aunts, all died within this year, the beginning of this year, all the way to next year, last year. Yeah, it's like one thing, one after another. I guess the hardest one, other than my mother, was my sister, though, my little sister. But hey, the way it is. Anyway, thank you very much. If you like what I am sorry that I blab about my medical stuff. I'm sorry about it. But if you learned and you saw that, hey, look, you got a great idea. The reports like that is right. You think if I should have made it into a different buttons, maybe, or maybe I should line it up on the side. Let me know in the comments below. See if everything is, hey, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That helps me out. It really does. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it. Until next time.